AskReddit by Lep or Merit. What product is the biggest scam, but people like it anyway? Anything by Gwyneth Paltrow? I'm sure I read once that pre-made cinema popcorn has one of the biggest price markups of any product in the world. They buy massive sacks that cost pennies and then charge a fortune for it. It costs more per ounce than filet mignon. Car dealerships $200 upcharge on a brand new car for nitrogen in the tires? They have no shame. So many dealerships lost my business because of this. I would find a truck I wanted, negotiated an out the door price I was happy with, then once we sit down to do paperwork, I see an extra $1 to K in charges added, not tax. When I ask for details, they say oh, $200 for nitrogen filled tires, $1.10 K for anti-theft GPS tracker, $700 for custom tint job coating, or some BS like that. I would say I don't want any of that, give me out the door price we agreed upon. And they say they can't, but we can knock off $500 and throw in a free car wash plus detailing, which should be included anyway. Even if the vehicle was a great price, I would let that extra $1 1.5K be the deciding factor and just walk. Eventually, after the second time this happened to me, I would just start asking the question up front, are there any non-removable upgrades that your dealership installed that will be charged and is not included on the sticker price of the vehicle? It made them so uncomfortable but saved me so much time. Herbalife, they must have done something special to manage to sell it to a lot of people. Not only tricking people into being individual sellers, but now many of them are opening storefronts disguised as coffee shops, health drink cafes. They claim they have healthy shakes and teas, which are just Herbalife with candy and syrup piled on. The amount of people that buy into it being healthy is insane. If you have a new place opening locally, do your research about if it's a legit coffee or smoothie place or one of these absolute disasters of a scam. Friggin' printer ink cartridges. What a racket. Especially new printers that don't work if you use third-party inks, and that none will even print in black if any of the color ink is low out. I have an Epson that you can refill cool and a tank. Love the thing. You just add more ink to the little tanks. I have used their brand of ink, but it's not expensive. Had it about 4 years. I went into a timeshare sales pitch to get a $100 at a resort 1 hour for $100. I was greeted and I said hello, I'm doing well thanks. Just a heads up, I am not going to be buying a timeshare, but I will gladly listen to what you have to say. I won't be answering any questions or responding at all till the hour is over, is that okay? They said yes, talked for an hour to a stone dead face, and at the end my phone dinged and I said thank you for taking the time to explain it to me, bye. They were so rude after that, it was amazing. But I got my $100 and out I went. Good thing you didn't do one in Aspen. They have their ski lift set to bring you back to the timeshare meeting. Paying for 3 different insurances, health, vision, and dental, when last time I checked the last 2 are part of your body, therefore should fall under one, health insurance. And don't forget that they will do everything in their power to not cover whatever they can. Copper fit products. I was so ready to write an impassioned screed about the value of traditional plumbing products. Then I realized you meant those scammer ass compression sleeves. Anything purporting to cleanse your body. As long as you've got a functioning liver and kidneys, you're already cleansing toxins from your body. Lol. This. I internally laugh whenever someone is all haughty about drinking alkaline water. Okay sure, Bob, your kidneys are immediately changing your pH to exactly what it needs to be anyway. Timeshares. Edit. The number of suckers in the comments trying to explain why actually the one they bought is not a scam is hilarious. So much so that there are now standalone companies devoted to freeing people from timeshare contracts. Alkaline water. I saw an Instagram post the other day recommending to mix alkaline water with vinegar to remove the taste. Influencers on social media. Many promote a product for the money, and then don't mention the item ever again. Some even backtrack months years later stating they don't like the product, yet still promoted it to young people on limited budgets. You know how you turn on the TV shopping networks and wonder, what sort of crazy old people are buying the crap? Then you realize that the majority of YouTube is now just TV shopping network for younger generations. I feel like streaming platforms are starting to swing into scam territory by baiting everyone into joining with no ads and a low price. Then, raising the prices and bringing back ads. Yup, Paramount Plus pissed me off with this, and their app is super glitchy. Having to pay a fucking subscription to use your heated seats. I pray no one subscribes so they'll understand that we aren't having it. Phone internet bills. I live in Canada. The amount of money I pay for my phone and the internet is eye-watering compared to our neighbors in the south or the rest of the world. Scammed by our own government and their telecom overlords. And now the two big ones have merged, as if they didn't have a big enough monopoly. In England I had unlimited data and more text minutes than I need, for £15 a month. I think I'm paying around $60 in Canada, and my unlimited data becomes 2 GB outside of the city. This is where we were at in the UK 20 years ago. Home warranty insurance on appliances. You spend upwards of $2K a year so that you don't have to buy a new $800 washer or $1,200 fridge outright if they go out. Just put the payment away for an appliance fund and you come out ahead 9 times out of 10. When you look at the reviews of the technicians they send, they're almost always 2-star or below. I just had this Ashak technician come in, label everything as physical damage and ignore the blown motor in my ice maker. The warranty denied everything. Now I have to either give up the $100 service charge I paid, or pay more out of pocket to get another technician to come in and certify what I already know in order to appeal the denial. Fuck fidelity. Minor textbook upgrades that the colleges require students to pay hundreds for to pass the class. You have to get access to the online homework app. You can't just get the app. You have to purchase a brand new, latest edition book that comes with an app code. Oh, you want the ebook? Here is the shittiest e-reader app ever that requires internet connection to view content. Fuck McGraw-Hill. Fuck Cengage. Fuck Pearson. Ultra fast fashion clothes that fall apart after 2 uses and are infested with lead. My GF was watching an episode of The Kardashians the other day and one of them was making a partnership with an eco-friendly fast fashion brand. Like, do you not see the irony in that? Diamonds. I just spent a couple months engagement ring shopping with my girlfriend. The whole time, we kept doing more and more research saying but there's got to be a reason people are paying 10x any other stone, including literally identical moissanites, for a diamond. There's got to be a reason. No. There's no reason. Diamonds are a scam. The end. For that matter, so are all name brand jewelers. I went so far as to deeply research the raw materials and labor cost of fine jewelry making as though I was starting my own business. The markup at name brand jewelers is just stupid. Even Costco, which I feel like I can usually count on to be reasonably low markup. The whole industry is a massive scam. Claw machines. Flushable wipes. They're not really flushable. Spend the money on a bidet and never look back. There's no such thing as a flushable wipe if you have a septic tank. Ancestry DNA. They should be paying us for the data. Ancestry probably. But my grandma was the product of a rape and it helped us figure out the perpetrator. I know my DNA is with them forever now. But I have peace knowing who it was now. Plus I also know they sell my DNA sequence to pharma companies. I have a very rare genetic disorder, so I'm okay with that. It may help create a test or other meds based on my rare mutation. I fully understood what I was signing up for. But I think if you fully know your ancestry and there is no surprises or missing ancestry, you can do it all from birth records. You don't need this test. Amway. It's a Ponzi scheme, and if it wasn't soaked in Jesus it would have been shut down long ago. For women, almost any product with a different women's version, that is only different because it is pink. This is actually called the pink tax, because these products are nearly always more expensive than the men's version. On a much smaller scale, men have a jock tax, where products for their genitals are more expensive than the same thing for other parts of the body. One example I saw recently was cream for jock itch, 3 times the price of the same antifungal cream sold for foot fungus. Athletes often call it the shrink and pink because many women's versions are just sold in a smaller quantity for the same price. Looks at my Warhammer miniatures nervously. Deleted.